There are maybe I don't know those gestures, but at least as far as I know, there is not really like a particular gesture only used for some of these, like a quote unquote magical, black magical rituals. But what constitutes the same gesture, like if I'm doing kavacha, like, Ācārya Phat, I'm doing this Astra Mudra. So this is one of the gestures, it's commonly displayed. You cannot have any without a sixfold nyasa, without this gesture every day. But then this very Ācārya Phat, when you do, this is the gesture can be used for destruction, right? So how can you use this gesture every day in your daily ritual for your liberating practices, and the same gesture could be used in those magical purposes, is the mantras. There is no mantra that would not have that particular connotation, like stambaya, vidveshaya, marya, like, those kind of words. And what do these words do? I mean, supposedly, they create reality. To say die is to actually kill someone. And let's go beyond tantric culture and talk about our everyday culture. When someone is ill, and then I tell you, oh, my brother is ill, let him die. You don't say that, because, let me send him my healing prayers. I mean, I could very much say, what does it matter? That is ridiculous, because, there are doctors working, but I don't think anybody, except for a jerk, would say, like, why would you bother sending your healing prayers? Every culture, we share that our intentionality matters. Our healing prayers matter. And that is what we are talking about here. It's all about creating force by our pure will, icchā śakti. And that is all Tantra is about. In the nutshell, it's about how to purify our will, and how to channel our will, and how to project our will, to create the reality, the intended reality. And these gestures are just kind of sort of that help us focus our will, basically, because, when we are doing like whatever, it just kind of, I think, energize a little bit. But at the end, it's about the will. It's not even mantras. Because sometimes a yogi nirupadanam arthajatam prakashayat. It's what is the definition of a yogi is who can create reality by his pure projection, like by his will. Like in the Yoga Sutra, you have read Nirmana Chittani Asmita Matrat, like chapter 4, maybe verse 5 or something like that, So how it's like with his pure ego or with his pure intention, he has the capacity to create reality. And that is the philosophical understanding, at least. So does it happen? Don't ask me that, but I'm just sharing you what are the parameters in which these ideas are discussed.